Guys, we just got the full summary of One Piece chapter 1161 thanks to PPs on X. So let's go over it, bro. Oh my god, bro. I'm super hyped, bro. This chapter delivered, bro. Oda has fully gone into God Valley, bro. Like we are getting all the details, bro. Like the fights have already begun, bro, and we're seeing crazy stuff, bro. Like everything we expected is happening in this chapter. Anyway, guys, let's start off with the cover story as usual. In the cover story, in the new color spread, we see the Straw Hat crew, and we see that Usopp is playing in a big claw machine against a huge lion, and machine prizes are hundreds of stuffed toys, and all of them are One Piece characters related with Straw Hat crew. For example, Luffy is carrying stuffed toys of Shanks, Ace, Sabo, Dadan, Garp, Makino, Rayleigh, Whitebeard, and Gaimon. Nami carries stuffed toys of Belmer, Nojiko, Genjo, Haradas, and Vivi. Zoro and Jinbei are sleeping on top of giant stuffed toys of Dory and Brogy and Saul and Shirahoshi. Sanji throws Buggy's stuffed toy to Zoro. Chopper is crying because he is trapped inside the claw machine. Robin is praying for him, and Frankie realizes they don't have enough coins to play in the claw machine. And Brook is inside the claw machine too because he's one of the claws. Bro, yeah man, this cover story is too much description for a cover story from the leakers, bro. It's crazy, bro. But I'm pretty sure this color spread is gonna cook, bro. Oda always delivers with these special reader request color spreads. Anyways, we in the actual cover story of the chapter, we continue with the volume 43 of Yamato cover story. And yeah man, as I told you last week, bro, I didn't think this cover story ended, and it's gonna take some time, bro. Oda is trying to line up with the cover story of Yamato with the present timeline, you know. Something huge is going to happen. That's why I think Oda is taking time and slowly building up this cover story of Yamato. Anyway, we see that Yamato, Kinemon, and Momonosuke are praying inside a shrine. We can see paper lamps with the name of Wano Kuni's heroes. Kozuki Oden, we see Kozuki Toki, Izo, Ashura Doji, and Yasui. So yeah man, give Oda time with this cover story, bro. Something big and plot relevant is going to happen, bro. Yeah man, just watch out for that. Anyways, now let's go on to the chapter, boys. The chapter starts with battles everywhere in God Valley. Dragon was running away with Shanks and Shamrock, but a laser beam pierced him. Dragon and the babies fell to the ground. Shanks hit his little head and lost consciousness. Dragon was attacked by the big woman with sharp teeth from last chapter. She shot a beam from her mouth like a pacifista. That woman was Saint Mafe from Satchel family, and she was part of the Knights of God. Yeah man, so yeah, we got a new a Celestial Dragon family, and it's called Satchel family, and the Holy Knight, the woman with the sharp fangs that we saw introduced in the last chapter, her name is Saint Mafe from and she's from the Satchel family. So yeah, we got another Celestial Dragon family, and I think this is number 12 or 13 if I'm not sure. Yeah, I need to go over the Celestial Dragon family again, to see how many we got in total, because as we know there should be at least 19, but as the Nefertari family didn't stay in the Holy Land and went back, so it has to be around 19. So I think there is around 6 or 7 more family names that we are supposed to know, and some of them might be in God Valley as well, you know, maybe the other black-haired woman with the sight, and the one with the deer skull, the mask wearing deer skull, you know. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to see the other names revealed pretty soon in the next few chapters. Anyways, let's go on with the chapter. We see that Mafe was surprised to discover that Carling had children, and she was also surprised to see that someone wanted to kidnap them. Dragon was injured, but he wanted to save the babies because they were his atonement to make up for his participation in that cruel game of murder. So yeah man, Dragon wanted to, you know, have a redemption arc of taking, he was feeling guilty to be taking part in this as a Navy soldier in this competition, you know. He did not like one bit of what the Celestial Dragons were doing, and he wanted to start his revolution as soon as possible, bro. It's crazy, bro, how much will Dragon had at that age. We see that when Mafe was about to kill Dragon with her sword, she was slashed in half by Whitebeard, who coincidentally appeared there along with Shiki, Big Mom and Kaido. Shiki was angry with Whitebeard, saying he was trying to kill him. Kaido was annoyed with Lin too. Suddenly, many pirates from Hachinosu encircled them. That pirates turned on the Rocks pirates instead of trying to find Shaki because they thought they would make a huge name if they defeated Whitebeard, Shiki, Big Mom and Kaido. But Whitebeard, Shiki, Big Mom and Kaido attacked them together in an epic double page. Maffei, still with Shamrock in her hands, wondered what the heck was going on that island. Dragon managed to get away from the area, thinking the children had been taken. But to his surprise, he saw Shanks unconscious on the ground, and he ran away with the baby. Garp noticed the big shots are near him, so he went to catch them. Garp punched the ground while Whitebeard, Big Mom, and Kaido dodged the attack. Kaido wanted to fight Garp, but Big Mom and Whitebeard didn't want to drag things out, so they run away. As they run, Big Mom combines Zeus and Prometheus into a massive attack called Heavenly Fire Breeze, but Garp takes no damage. Garp says, "This fire can't even roast a prime rib, Lin." After that, we see Rocks running to the center of God Valley. He was thinking about his son and his wife, called Alice. Then we see that Rocks Pirates and Roger Pirates were closing in to the middle of the God Valley. Roger went to fight Whitebeard, pretending he had his hand full, and then he ordered Rayleigh to go help Shaki instead. The Marines tried to take Shaki away, but she kicked and defeated them all, even in chains. But Somers appeared and hit Shaki with his club. Somers prepared to kill Shaki since she will belong to Garling anyway. But in the amazing double final page of the chapter, we see that Rayleigh appears to save Shaki and defeated Somers with a new attack called Billhook of the Beyond, and in Japanese it's also pronounced as Red Spider Lily Flower. Rayleigh's attack pose is very similar to Zoro's pose when he uses Onigiri attack. Rayleigh says, "Shaki, sorry I'm late, but I have come to get you." Rayleigh offered his hand to Shaki. Now Rayleigh's pose is very similar to Luffy's pose when he offered his hand to Momonosuke and Zou. Shaki bursts into tears and they both hug each other while crying. Roger and Gaban also cried, but with a mix of joy and jealousy. We can see a broken heart in their text balloons. It's crazy, bro. Shaki says, "Ray-san, you are so slow. Rayleigh, I'm sorry for you to have to experience such things." Shaki, "I was so scared." Rayleigh says, "I will never." Roger and Gaban, "Do it later, you guys." Chapter ends with an order from Roger to all his nakamas. "Roger, boys, we have Shaki back. Let's take the treasures and get out of this place." Roger Pirates, "Yeah." End of chapter, no break next week. Bro, my god, bro. This is crazy, bro. So yeah, we finally know like how like Dragon lost Shamrock, you know, like when Dragon was fighting the Holy Knight woman, like the babies fell from his hand and Maffei, the Holy Knight woman, took Shamrock to the Celestial Dragon, and that's how, you know, like Shamrock like grew up with Garling, and Shanks like grew up with Dragon. Sorry, like Dragon was only managed to save Shanks because of that, and we see that like Shanks hit his head and when he fell down, bro. Like I don't know, like maybe this could be implying that Shanks like changing, like, you know, like many people were like implying how this like is very similar to the way how, you know, from Dragon Ball Z Goku when he fell from the mountain and like hit his head. You remember Goku was supposed to be evil, bro, but after he hit his head and he changed into a better person, like the one we know him to be now, you know. Maybe Shanks was in the same way, like Shanks was supposed to be evil, but after like Shanks hit his head just like Goku, maybe he turned good, you know. Maybe, bro, like this is like crazy foreshadowing, like might be of like Shanks fighting Shamrock in the future, you know. Maybe just like Goku fought his brother Raditz. Bro, like this is so peak, man. Like I was wondering like why like Shamrock like ended up in the Holy Knights and how like he got separated from Dragon, you know. So yeah, we finally got our answer to that, and we also see, bro, like Whitebeard like unintentionally saved Dragon, bro. Like this is insane, bro. Like Whitebeard in the future also saved Luffy in a way. Like without Whitebeard, Luffy wouldn't even be born, bro. Like because that Mafia was about to kill the Dragon on spot, and Whitebeard like saved him. And I wonder if the Holy Knights at this point were immortal or not, you know, because we see that Whitebeard slashed clashed the Mafe, and she still like managed to recover and like take Shamrock away, you know. So yeah, maybe at that time the Holy Knights had Emu's regeneration abilities at that time as well, you know. So yeah, that's important to note. Maybe the other Holy Knights also have the same abilities, you know. And that's how like this is where the Roger Pirates and Rock Suarez found out how to combat against the regeneration abilities of the Holy Knights. So that's great to see that Oda is like giving us details on that matter. Then we see Garb, bro. Like Garb like pulls up out of nowhere, and bro, like Garb is him, bro. If any of you doubted him, now is the time to drop the act, bro. You all need to put more respect on Garb and stop the downplay, bro. Like it's crazy, bro. We see that the other Rock Pirates like they started betraying like Rocks, and because they were they got greedy and they were like prioritizing on they didn't want to save Shaki anymore, and they were prioritizing getting the treasure by themselves, and they wanted to defeat the Rocks, Whitebeard, Shaky Big Mom, and Kaido. But Whitebeard, Shaky Big Mom, and Kaido like defended Rocks until the end. It's great to see how loyal they were, you know. You can see that like we used to think that these Rock Pirates, they didn't have any chemistry at all, but in this chapter like you can feel the connection, bro. Like it's great to see the Whitebeard, Shaky Big Mom, and Kaido like defend Rocks until the very end and staying loyal to them. Maybe this is a foreshadowing that Shiki was also an emperor, you know, like before Shanks became the emperor. Maybe Shiki was also an emperor, you know. It could be a foreshadowing by Oda, because 4 of them are the only like highlighted one who were like saving like Rock, like who was like trying to fight off the pirates who betrayed Rocks. So it's great to see the Rock Pirates chemistry here, and now it makes sense why remember when Kaido said that the pirates will always betray you when they will see that they're about to lose. So yeah, that line makes pretty sense right now. And we then see that Garb pulls up out of nowhere and he punches the ground while Whitebeard, Big Mom, and Kaido like dodge the attack. Bro, like it's crazy, bro. Even though Kaido wanted to fight, like Whitebeard, Big Mom, and Kaido like decided to run away, bro. It's insane, bro. Like they didn't want to like waste time like fighting Garb, even though they were in a 3v1 situation. It goes to show that Garb is not easy to take down, bro. Like they would have to like go all in to like beat Garb, bro. Like it's insane, bro. Like Garb was literally a demon at that time, bro. Like he's called the rival of the Pirate King for a reason, bro. Like it's insane, bro. The warrior of oppression, as they're called, bro. Everyone fears the warrior of oppression. It's crazy. It's insane, bro. Like to see all the Garb upscale, bro. Like, and we also see the clash between Roger and Whitebeard as well, bro. Like, and Roger is like a wingman to Rayleigh, bro. Like Rayleigh, he was like pretending to fight Whitebeard, and he ordered Rayleigh to go and save Shaki instead, even though we all know that how much Roger loved Shaki, you know. So it's great to see that how like the friendship between Roger and Rayleigh, like it's insane, bro. Like Roger was the one who helped Rayleigh to save Shaki, you know, in a way. It's insane. And the Rayleigh's named attack, bro, like Red Spiral Lily, bro. Wow, man, I can't wait to see the final double page of the chapter where it's gonna hit home, bro. And this is where like yeah, Rayleigh and Shaki like it started off from here, you know. It's peak, bro. Like we all know like they ended up together in the future, and this is where it all started in God Valley when Rayleigh saved Shaki. And it's great to see how Gabon and Roger were like crying, and it's hilarious, bro. Like they were crying with a mix of joy and jealousy at the same time, seeing Rayleigh like save Shaki, knowing even they also like Shaki, you know. Bro, it's crazy to see, bro. And yeah, man, Roger was pretending to fight Whitebeard, bro. It's insane. It implies that Roger could have easily taken out Whitebeard if he wanted. And like many people were like talking big before when only the brief spoilers were dropped. They were saying that how Whitebeard had no time to fight Garb, but he had time to fight Roger, bro. Like we can see pretty clearly here that Roger is pretending to fight Whitebeard. He could easily take out Whitebeard if he wanted to, but he wanted Rayleigh to see Shaki, and because Roger knew that Shaki likes Rayleigh, so he wanted to help his friend out, you know. It's great to see these things, really. Anyway, guys, that's it for the chapter, bro. Like, I can't wait for the full chapter, the English translations to drop, and I'll see you guys on the next video, and when the English translations dropped. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.